Before we get into how to make a vision board that actually works, let me tell you why I promise by them now. At the end of 2024, I made a vision board for 2025. Honestly, half manifesting it, not doing my best, and half delusional girl math, but I put things on there that kind of felt like a stretch. Like a new job, that was a big one. Finding a new accounting job was a big stretch for me. Moving into an apartment with my boyfriend, us adopting a dog, and getting even closer to people already in my life in ways I never expected. I even put grow my online community and work with brands I never thought would notice me, and somehow all of that ended up becoming my reality. Not because the vision board was magic, but it kept me locked into the mindset that I was building that version of myself every single day. So now we're stepping into 2026 and I'm doing it again. Fresh goals, fresh energy, fresh vision board. And like always, I want to show you exactly how to create one that actually moves your life forward, not just looks cute on Pinterest. Let's make a vision board for 2026 that actually works and gets us that much closer to being aligned with the universe. If you clicked on this video, you probably are wondering how you can create a vision board that works for 2026 that will actually make your dream life come true. I made one last year and 95% of the things on that vision board did come true, which I'm forever thankful for. And even though not every single thing came true on my 2025 vision board, they're in the works of coming true. So for example, I wanted to hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Although that didn't happen, that doesn't mean that what I put on my vision board didn't come true. It basically just means that I have to keep believing in myself and it'll continue to come true. Right now we're at 46,600 from when I'm filming this video, and that's a very big accomplishment from last year. So even if you have something on your vision board that didn't 100% hit its peak yet, it doesn't mean it won't. Now that we went over last year's vision board, we are going to make one together for this year, and I have a lot of tips and tricks that will allow you to really understand the purpose of a vision board. So starting off, we have to talk about what a vision board is. In short form, a vision board is basically a collage of photos that you can visually see of goals, dreams, and a life that you want to create for yourself. It can be created in many ways. It can be created digitally. You can have physical pictures. You can use newspapers. You can use magazines. You can use quotes. Or you can go on Pinterest and just screenshot pictures off of Pinterest and use those for your vision board as well. I personally like to think of a vision board as a curated, aesthetic Pinterest board that is all about the things that you want in your life. Basically what I'm saying is think of it like a Pinterest board that's aesthetic and that would really draw you to want to do those things if it's the things that you want in your life. And think about the purpose of the board being to focus on your mind and how you're going to shift your mind to get those things to become your reality. So now that we know what a vision board is, there is two different types of vision boards you can create. You can create one digitally, which I'm gonna do in another video, or a physical one. Personally, I think the physical ones work better, but to each their own. Everyone has their own cup of tea, and I'm not saying that digital ones don't work. I'll explain why I think physical ones work better in a little bit. Before we go into actually creating a vision board, we have to also talk about why a vision board would actually work in the first place. I like to think of vision boards as something that is changing the mindset of your head. Now, what I mean by that is, and I talk about this in a lot of my videos, is when you want something, you really are capable of achieving whatever goal it is that you have, but you have to believe in yourself first. If you are not aligned with the universe and you have a lot of negative thoughts when thinking about the things that you want, you are going to attract negativity and not actually attract those things that you want to come to you. You're basically pushing them away from you. And I know that that may be hard to believe, but when you think about it, if you are overwhelming yourself with positivity and joy and kindness, when you think about the big picture, everything in your life will slowly start to become more positive, and those affirmations and things that you want to come into your life will gradually come to you because you are aligned with them at the right time. If you're thinking about something and you're thinking about it as, I really want this, but I don't have it, I can't have it, it is never going to come to you because you're not aligned with it. And yes, this is more of like a manifestation type of thing, but it's so true. When you align yourself with positivity, with good vibes, and you actually put the work into also getting those things, everything will slowly shift and they will come true. Now, the whole purpose of the vision board is to help your mind stay on track with the goals that you want by visually seeing it and allowing yourself to reset your mind every single time a negative thought comes up. So let's say I really want to work with Rare Beauty this year. Every single time I think of Rare Beauty, I have to think of things that are positive, things that are going to make me want to work that much harder to be able to work with them as a brand. Now, if I think about Rare Beauty and me getting to go to an event with them or getting to work with them, and I think about all of these negative things, I am never going to get to the end goal, because the end goal of alignment is here and my thoughts are putting me here. And for a visual, this is never going to come down. You are going to go up and meet that goal that you want. So the purpose of vision boards and why they work is because they train your brain to actually notice when opportunity arises. Basically what I'm saying is, when your brain always is looking at something and visualizes it and sees that goal, when that thing comes into reality, your brain is going to recognize that and realize, wow, oh my gosh, this was on my vision board. I can't believe that just happened. But not in the way of you doubting yourself. The whole point of a vision board is you cannot doubt yourself. Even in time of failure, you have to believe that what you want is achievable and you are that much closer to getting it. Failure does not set you back unless you quit, is my favorite thing to say. Now, a better example of your brain recognizing things that align with you is, let's say you put traveling on your vision board. After that, you start noticing all of these traveling signs. You randomly start seeing travel experiences. You see videos about traveling. You go on Pinterest and there's just traveling aesthetic on your board without you searching it. Those are signs of your brain recognizing, this is on my vision board and I'm starting to become aligned with it, because you're thinking about it subconsciously, but not in a negative way. You're thinking about it in a positive way, so it's slowly starting to work. Another reason why vision boards really help is because they strengthen clarity. A lot of the time, at least with me, before I started making my vision board, I would always doubt myself and I would always kind of lack that clarity I needed. A vision board really helps me visualize what I want my reality to look like and kind of reset and refocus my mind on the end goal of what I'm working for. Vision boards also help with clarity in the sense of, a lot of people might know what they want some of their goals to be, but when you think about a vision board, you have to be very specific of what you want that goal to be. So it helps kind of limit down those goals and allow you to be very, very specific. If you're specific, it's going to become an action, and when you actually have the action, it becomes progress, and when there's progress, you're closer to being aligned. Next reason, and one of my favorites of why the vision board works, is because they keep me consistent. When I am ever feeling a sense of doubt, I look at my vision board and I remember the why. Why did I start? Why do I want this? Why should I keep going? And that's when it hits me. If I stop, that's when failure comes. If I don't stop, if I'm consistent, no matter if that vision board comes true this year, next year, the following year, if I'm consistent, I am getting, remember, this is alignment, this is where I am, this much closer each year to becoming aligned with the universe. This hand will never go down. Your goal will never meet you when you're in a negative state. Your goal will make you meet it when you become positive, when you believe in yourself, and when your mindset actually switches and you realize, I really can have anything I want as long as the action's there, I'm positive, and my affirmations meet that alignment. So the whole purpose of why I like the vision board is because even on those days where I am unmotivated, it recenters me and helps me get motivated again without reaching that peak of failure. Another one that I really like is vision boards boost energy and also motivation. Kind of goes into what I was just talking about. If there's ever a time I'm unmotivated or I feel like I don't want to work towards my goal that day, my vision board is up on my wall. I visually have to see it because I'm in my house and I'm looking at some point in the day, whether I mean to or not, I am going to see that vision board. That vision board is going to help recenter me and help re-motivate me and give me that energy to keep working towards my goals. This is kind of what I was talking about before when I was saying, personally, I like the physical versions better. That's why. There might be some days I don't go on my laptop. I don't see the digital vision board I have. And where I think the digital vision board is good, I just think seeing it every day, even on those no screen days or days where you might not pick up your laptop, maybe you're not feeling your best, maybe you just want to stay in bed, you have the vision board on your wall. You're going to look at it at some point, whether you need to or not, and that helps recenter me and re-motivate me. I've also realized that personally, my brain loves seeing images. The more I see an image, the more I reflect on it, and the more it makes me want to keep going towards my goal, because it actually starts to get me excited about what my future does look like. Not if, but when it looks like that. You have to believe it as if it's already yours. So when you say something, it has to be an affirmation that is, for example, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this wonderful experience of working with Rare Beauty. That's when everything changes, because your mindset changes. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is that vision boards make my goals feel real. The whole thing about aligning with the universe and really getting yourself to that alignment is everything I just talked about, but also really feeling that emotion, really picturing how you would feel when it happens and acting as if it's already yours. A vision board really allows me to feel that emotion and really makes it real for me and allows me to get into that mindset where I I am that much closer to reaching my goal. Those are all the steps, in my opinion, as to why a vision board works. And if that didn't convince you, hopefully this next part will, where we actually get all of our pictures and make our vision board become reality. First thing you're going to need, if you want to do it like I'm going to do it, a poster board. Mine's literally a $5 poster board from Target. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I personally like using candles when I make my vision board because it just helps set the mood, and I'm a big candle person, so I have tea candles. You need prints. Now, mine are from CVS. You can print them from Pinterest. You can get magazines. You can get literally any type of prints that align with your life. Just have some type of prints, and then glue or tape of some sort, and that's all you need. I'm gonna get everything set up, and then we're gonna start making my vision board and going over all my goals. Now that I have my setup, I'm going to just go through some of the photos and start placing them in the places that I would like. So these are my photos. I have some traveling ones. I have a lot of quotes that say like, I get paid for being me. I have, again, a lot of products and things that I would like to do in the future. I have a lot of pictures with meeting new friends because I just moved to Florida and it's not the easiest to meet people. I have a lot of flowers. I have a lot of like brand events. I make friends everywhere I go, which kind of aligns with what I was just saying. I'm creating a life that aligns with my passions. I have another picture in the airport. I have a brand event. I have hitting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube because that's my dream. I have another suitcase. I have kind of just like a pink Pilates type of very elegant moment that I would like my life to look like. I have trust your creativity. I have a big 2026, a YouTube plaque, learning how to cook. I have road because I would love to work with road. I have rare beauty, a 444 because I love that angel number, and it says this is your sign, your manifestations are on the way. I have beautiful looking hair because I want my hair to look better. Workout classes, another rare beauty. I have swimming with the sharks because I would love to do that. I have a flight back to New York City. I have another little cooking moment, some more flowers, and then I have quotes. This one says my content is magnetic, and this one says everything is always working out in my favor. So I'm gonna work through kind of like situating this on my board, and then we'll go over everything together.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight.
I just finished making my vision board. I think it turned out so stinking cute. Look at that, it's adorable. I want to go over some of the things that I like to do with my vision board. So obviously I like to put it up. I either put it in my closet where I am every day or my bedroom because it's just two spots where I will see it every day. I'm also thinking I could put it out here in my living room because I'm always here when I'm working. So I'm going to definitely do one of those. I want to add a few more things that I'm waiting for, but those are coming in the mail. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it's adorable, and I think it's really important to do this, at least for me, before the new year actually starts. So I have all of my visions and everything lined up before the new year. So I would definitely recommend doing this. I really hope that this video was helpful. Another thing I like to do is I like to write affirmations on my vision board. And if you don't know what affirmations are, they're basically just positive things you say to yourself as if they're already yours. So I would write, I am so happy and grateful now that I get to work with Rare Beauty. I am happy, I am positive, I am abundant. And I'll just put those all over my board. And that is what really helps me stay motivated and really makes my vision board come to life. So that is my little goal setting vision board type of routine that I do. And then at the end of the year, next year, we will do a whole recap and see what actually came true. And we're manifesting it right now. It's gonna be everything on this board. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Comment down below some of your goals for 2026 and what you want to put on your vision board. And if you stayed up until this point of the video, comment this emoji down below. And I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye.